initial reaction to the trade to the Eagles?
Yeah, you know, it was a shock, just because all I know in the NFL is Washington Commanders, but at the end of the day, it's a business, and I understand that very much so, and it all happens so fast, and you don't kind of get to react to it, but I would say being out here today and being on the field and kind of taking the field and taking it all in a little bit. Um, I'm very excited. It got me like I got goosebumps leaving the field today, just because you know Philly growing up only an hour and a half away from here. You understand the passion. You understand how much people care about the Eagles. So seeing the fans go crazy, literally after a third preseason game, it was exciting. It got me a little excited to be here.
Hey, John, what was Saquon Barkley's advice to you when you got traded here? Did you talk to him like beforehand or before you knew it was all coming down?
No, I talked to him right after, literally like an hour after I got traded, and he told me just to keep my head up, and come here and work. That's all we're trying to do here, is win games. We got a great thing going here, great coaching staff, great locker room. So just come in, put your head down and work, and let's get the winning games.
In your pre-draft process, was there a lot of contact with the Eagles?
Yeah, I had a good amount. I came here on a 30 visit. I talked to Coach Sirianni a good bit. I had a pretty good relationship with Mr. Howie Roseman. So yeah, I feel like it was a little bit of communication going on between us during the pre-draft process.
What kind of explanation did you get from Washington?
Yeah, I talked to Coach Dan Quinn and Mr. Adam Peters, and they told me they think very highly of me. It was kind of just something that happens. These things happen all the time in the NFL. So I'm not gonna take it personal until I see Washington. But it's exciting. I'm excited to be here. I can't wait to put on the black and green, and I can't wait to get to work.
How do you look at this Eagles offense? You have AJ and Devontae, Saquon, and Dallas. A lot of weapons. How
Yeah.
do you think you'll fit in with that situation?
By doing anything possible to help this team win, get in where I fit in, and make the most of my opportunities, make the most of my role, getting to know my role right away. I don't know what that's going to be yet. I just got here a couple days ago, but yeah, like you said, we have a lot of weapons, and I look at that as a great thing. We have a lot of people who can make a lot of plays, so it's going to be fun. I've never, in all of my years of playing, I've never been on a team with this much talent. So I'm not only excited to play with them, I'm excited to learn, because we have a lot of great guys in the locker room, from top to bottom. So I'm really excited for the opportunity.
Beyond just getting here, how much have you gotten a chance to dive into the playbook, and how quickly could you play
Yeah.
without any preseason games?
Yeah. That's all on me at the end of the day. How much I devote myself into the playbook, and I know the type of person I am. I want to get on the field right away. So I'm going to do everything possible in my power to make sure that I'm ready when that opportunity comes. So these past couple days, I've been diving in the playbook with Coach Amo, coming in here early in the morning, actually right before the game, just sitting in the classroom for a couple hours. We literally are going to meet tonight, have a little Zoom call, and just try to get at it, because it isn't a lot of time. We play, I don't know, 2 weeks from now. So getting to be as familiar as possible with the playbook is the big thing. So I can just go out there, play fast, and play carefree.
Have you had a history of chance to talk to AJ or Devontae or Jalen Hurts yet about the offense and all that? Like, have you had a chance to sit down with those guys?
Not too much. Just because I just got here and I was kind of getting used to everything, and kind of getting introduced to the playbook a little bit. But I've been having conversations with those guys about everything that's going on, and what they have going on here. So I know I'll fit right in. But yeah, I'm just kind of stepping in and kind of getting to work on this playbook and trying to get in to learn everything.
You have a history of playing inside and outside at times. Are you more comfortable with one? Do you like one better than the other?
I wouldn't say so. I'm pretty comfortable doing either one. Whatever they ask me to do, I'm gonna do it to fullest of my capability. Yeah, that's pretty much all it is. I'm comfortable doing whatever, wherever they put me.
You and AJ spent a lot of time in the offseason working out together. What's your relationship like with him? How did that develop?
Yeah, we built a little bit of a relationship, being that we were working out together in the off season. But yeah, it was pretty much just competing with each other. Putting in the grind. He's a fellow receiver, so as much as I can learn from him, as much as he can learn from me, it's great being that you have someone like that that gets to push you every day in the off season to try to get better and get to your goal.
Being a first-round pick, did that put extra pressure on you, do you think?
No, not at all. I dreamed of being a first-round pick all my life, so I prepared myself at the same time to be one. That was the goal, and I achieved that. And every day I step out on the field is my opportunity to show you guys why I feel like I should be a first-round pick. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing.
When you look back at your 2 years at Washington, where do you feel like you have to prove the most as a wide receiver for yourself that you want to get better at?
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, where do you want? When you look back at your time in Washington, where do you feel like you need to improve the most as a wide receiver?
Honestly, it's completely different. Being that now I'm here in Philadelphia and I'm learning something completely new. Being with a different organization, so they have different standards, different ways of doing things. Coach Amo let me know that already. So I feel like for me, it's getting to know the playbook, getting to know the way they do things around here. I kind of refer to it as, going through different offenses in the NFL. Everyone kind of preaches the same thing, but it's just completely they say it a different way. So I feel like it's like learning a different language. That's how I refer to it. So going from Chinese to Spanish as fast as possible is how I would put it, and that will enable me to play fast, play carefree, and be the best version of myself.
Growing up in Nazareth, did you follow the Eagles? Did you ever come to an Eagles game as a kid?
No. I hate to say it, but I was never an Eagles fan. But, I'm making my whole family Eagles fans today.
Who were you a fan of?
I'm going to leave that out.
Is there any story behind the ball there?
No. Just keeping it in my hands, being ready for my opportunity when it comes. So it's familiar. It's familiar having this feeling and just having it around me.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
We'll bring in Nick.